Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Deepika Lingdo bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. The Salesian work Ciudad Don Bosco in Medellin, Colombia welcomes and accompanies hundreds of minors every year in an educational path of the entire person strongly oriented to environmental sustainability and respect for the common house. The Salesian community that manages the work concentrates its service in 5 sectors: school, startup at work, parish, production company and protection activities, especially towards street children. The work is also engaged in a substantial preventive work in the neighborhoods of Medellin for the schools of minors working in the mines of Agama in the south of the city and in the reintegration activities for former child soldiers recruited into armed movements. They are targeted by the Casa de Protección Especializada program, which involves a large group of professionals who are for more than half former street boys who now want to help today's children and young people have better opportunities for their future. We have witnessed very painful situations. COVID-19 has brought death and ruin. The vast majority of people were left without daily income during the state of emergency. Speculators' greed for medicines and oxygen cylinders has come to light, but the greater was the goodness of the heart that shone in the initiatives encouraged by the Salesian missionaries. This is how Don Jose Camza, SDB Director of the Salesian Mission in San Lorenzo, Peru, debuts. On Friday, June 4th, during the celebration of Salesian Missionary Day, the Don Bosco Technical School DBTS in Gabutu launched the Scraper Project, a solidarity missionary fundraising project in favor of the Don Bosco Salesian Center in South Sudan, managed by the Sisters of Charity. The scraper is an essential cooking tool in every family in Papua New Guinea, and the students, under the guidance of the instructors, have learned how to produce it. Now, through the sale of scrapers, the project intends to support the construction of a new building and the purchase of machinery and equipment for the South Sudanese work. Don Pedro Sachitula, SDB, Director of DBTS, said that the entire educational pastoral community, including the Association of Salesian Cooperators, is involved in the project and stressed that the initiative is a concrete response of the school to what the Salesian Missionary Day 2021 proposes: one father, one family, missionary solidarity as first proclamation. Other fundraising activities will take place from June to October 2021. Salesians Eduardo Sanabria and Ildefonso Talavera of the province of Paraguay have been ordered deacons from Monsignor Juan Carlos Romanin, SDB Bishop Emeritus of Rio Gallegos, on June 12th at the Shrine of the Sacred Heart of Jesus in San Justo. People's lives have also become harder in Sri Lanka due to the economic and social repercussions of the pandemic. In this context, Don Bosco Sri Lanka is reaching out to the vulnerable communities with food aid, health and hygiene kits, awareness campaigns and other initiatives. A particularly vulnerable social group, that is of war widows in the northern part of the country. Don Bosco Sri Lanka reached 300 of them, bringing kits containing each 5 kg of rice, 5 kg of flour, 2 kg of sugar, 250 grams of tea, 2 packs of soy meat, 250 grams of chili pepper, 500 grams of nutritious powder, 2 bath soaps, 1 kg of powdered detergent and 12 packs of shampoo. All the institutions of the Salesian Visitors of Sri Lanka LKC are mobilizing to bring help to those most in need. Three years ago, during a meet in Gradignan, the Don Bosco Action Social (DBAS) network was set up, designed to bring together in a single body all those associations active in the social sector that refer to the pedagogy of Don Bosco, the Don Bosco Institute of Gradignan, the Association of Waldoco that works in 12 sensitive neighborhoods, the AEPCR engaged in the 20th Arrondissement of Paris, the Fondation du Bocage in Chambéry, the AIFST in Cayenne. In total, 16 associations decided to join the network for a total of 65 structures involved. 3 years later, the network's second meeting took place in Lyon, which made it possible to measure the progress made. On Saturday, June 12th, The meeting of the managers and management teams of the Federation of Don Bosco Youth Centers of Catalonia was held in Salesiano, Badalona. The Federation's first face-to-face meeting since February last year, and after the initial moment of welcome, the meeting began with a training on emotional accompaniment, delving on how the people responsible for the youth centers accompany their educational teams. The session was in charge of Ma Angels Pavon, psychologist and doctor in pedagogy, as well as a worker in Salesiano Sant Vicente, where she performs pedagogical counseling tasks among other functions. In the training session, several dynamics were carried out for couples and in groups in which some very necessary tools were offered after the situation experienced in recent months. Recently, in Salesiano, Zaragoza has been presented to the families of secondary students the dual diploma or the high school diploma, but there are already about 20 Salesian schools of the Maria Auxiliadora Inspectorate that teach this educational program. It is a program organized by the largest and the main American school and the educational institution, Academica Corporation, creator of the international double degree program, Dual Diploma, with which Salesiano Zaragoza has signed an agreement to deepen and enhance multilingualism, offering students the possibility of studying the dual diploma, dual American baccalaureate. Throughout the last trimester of the ICT, students of first year of baccalaureate of Salesiano Badajoz have been performing and designing computer games. For this activity, they have used the digital and free tools Scratch that through block programming has allowed to learn and know in depth what it means to program a game. They have been encountering difficulties that they themselves have had to think about and decide how to solve. They share from the teachers who accompany the activity. Now, the challenge born in the Salesian classroom comes to life and reaches any screen in the world. Will you be able to overcome it? We believe that the outcome of these games is more than satisfactory. By clicking on the names of their authors, you can try some of their games and try to finish them. It's not easy, they explain. The educational teams of the Emancipation Homes, Pisos Magon and the Don Bosco Day Center of Salesiano San Antonio Abad of Valencia, through the line of social labor insertion work in coordination to guarantee the best accompaniment and intervention. The hospitality workshop is for many young people in the process of autonomy, a way of training and employability. The projects of the Angel Thomas Foundation, FISAT, unite synergies to promote the growth and autonomy of the young people who are accompanied. The coordination and joint work of the educational teams has a positive impact on the intervention. An example of this collaboration is the one that takes place between the hospitality workshop of the Don Bosco Day Center and the Magon Flats. Thanks to the accompaniment of both resources, the hospitality workshop is a training and job placement option for many people from the Emancipation Home. Omar, Carlos and Angela explain in this video the process and the results. Well, dear viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.